The question is, as many as are in favor of the motion number 12 on today's order paper, page 4, say aye. Those against say no. Honourable members, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted, and this House accordingly approves the sum of 65,899,456 Ghana cedis for the services of the Ministry of Sports and Recreation for the year ending 31st December 2025. The question is, as many as are in favor of the motion numbered.
We have faced threats of tournaments being taken from this country because of, and the reasons can be traced to what my senior colleague alluded to. And the chairman...
I understand under Honorable Kofi Adams, no tournament will be taken away.
Well, Speaker, that is a hope. We can all hope, but I'm saying that there should be a line budget dedicated for the maintenance of these sports facilities. So we cannot, we've invested so much into these infrastructures, and it cannot be the case that we leave it as it is until we have a tournament coming before we go in there. Yes, we commend the minister. He intervened on time and ensured that these interventions were executed. But Speaker, it has to be traditionally done, and it's something we must do to make sure that the national assets don't run down. I want the finance minister to speak to this particular issue because sports is so important to all of us, especially football is so important to all of us. The facilities that they are building, what the man wants to do, what the minister wants to do, you cannot have a situation whereby this minister has nothing for capital expenditure. Zero, nothing. Not even 10 million Ghana cedi for him to be able to use to at least take care of the pitches and especially the astroturfs that are there. I know the National Sports Authority will use their IGF to take care of some of the major ones. But if you want to really go in there to do proper renovation, you need capex. So I want to find out from the Minister for Finance, should speak to this, whether they're going to use the big push to do it, what they're going to do. To have zero, nothing, I don't think it's good. And you are going to have a situation whereby Ghana is almost qualifying for the World Cup, and you need to be able to keep the place, keep the people moving, and make sure that your facilities are kept in good shape. Otherwise, all the new facilities we build, if we don't start looking after them properly, Mr. Speaker, I tell you, in a year or 2 years' time, we are going to have a big problem. And so the minister really needs to find some money from this budget and then push it to the capex. Even if he gets 100 million somewhere or 50 million somewhere, it will help the minister. Otherwise, the minister will go there and will only get goods and services. And the goods and service also, Mr. Speaker, is just 28 million. It's absolutely nothing. It will not even last him the first quarter.
Blessings you are giving us, we also try to make you proud. And one thing for sure, if we qualify, we bring the whole team around. Once again, thank you. And we will, with your support and your blessing, will go far. I know. Thank you very much.
No time here.
We are here.
You no time here. This brought what do you have? Yeah, you mom here. If we do qualify, she near so that we qualify.
Okay.
enemy. We try to do our best to also give back the blessings. I think the more blessings you are giving us, we also try to make you proud. And one thing for sure, if we qualify, we bring the whole team. Once again, thank you. With your support, your blessings will go far. I know. Thank you very much.
You know champion there.
We have here.
You know champion. I share brought what do you have? Yeah, you mommy again if we do qualify. She near so that we qualify.
Okay.
To today's sports, and this is Friday. Then
28.
28.
Aye, 28.
Me got 29 too.
That be Ochina 29.
Oyerepa FM 100.7.
And it's as in BNC.
Oh,
Me can't say beer. Monday 31st.
Yeah, it's a Monday holiday. You know a holiday.
Then I Wednesday a second. Lawyer Muntino.
I'm going to say,
Nankopon watch night Saturday, or check compulsory fasting will be a bear. Ochina there will be a bear fasting. Will be a bear fasting. But Ochina mum, Ochina numero, and on Beshe moon no. Into moon there. Any Sunday, a bear, any fasting, bear, sorry. One Sunday, bear fasting, Monday, bear, sorry. Bayana, most of times, national chief imam, Sheikh Shaributu there, Yana obese on the national, even class, you who a Riano Ochna, Sunday, most of times, Yana on Yan, sorry, or the two, any abino, sorry. Our Independence Square on the next day. That's Monday holiday.
Ajad. Oh, Methodism. Oh, Miss Otuende. Meet my but yeah, but I mean, say Yamra Wednesday in it. They are not Hajanam Nebelande.
I knew it.
Bahaja the special
we could do it.
Was say
620. Our mom is Yanum. No, oh, yes. Send us a dear. My first cinema was no Siana Bodia. On no Sunis or non so or mommy, Ediani,
on the condition into a condition Nazina no home for the Kakra. So far, say no home for our own team in your bill.
To a comfortable 3-0 victory over Sasuna, Barcelona.
Me, I like that boy.
Either
Lamine Yamal
or Atletico Madrid. He has in the league, I feel back on already. La Liga.
Born ambassador, born in the
boy, when are you like him?
I like him. Lamine Yamal. I don't like him because of media born on when he is committed to Bibia or standing by Adiano. Maridi Kakraba.
Committed. Team Koyese, Ibia. Na Mbappe so Ekremuniana. Mbappe.
So he be over.
Of course, that's fine. That's the
Liverpool have launched a preliminary discussions to sign right back Jeremy Frimpong from Bayern Leverkusen. Why is Jeremy Alade as an icon? Icon has anything, Solomon.
Icon, there's a ubet me liking it to legends. Legends.
But now, I know you're number 9 be on one. No more, when your chance round, said that will be Papa. In TM was on the icon. The icon.
And that's an icon.
Oh, yeah, iconic figure.
You back.
Minimum power, Jeremy Alade. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ofrasna and Colanum. He had the potential, but I just enough time. Or say Arsenal should go for Isaac, not so many. Not the all. So practice so many Isaac, then they can try Watkins.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If my reading story, you say
Andrea Beta will be official.
But say Arsenal push for Isaac Ombenyano because it's in common between Newcastle and Isaac. Ajina. Omadi can the first offer man boy na in few.
Me on your number 1. Okay. It's not my number.
Benjamin Sesko no. No pay you be compare on Watkins.
On the
person come me compare on Watkins. Almost start the last three seasons.
The ball is starting last season.
Because you compare even the last.
Compare you know as strikers.
But compare you know goals. You know as strikers goals or much.
So probably will be a years our born in. So you strike an average of that. So what I say, near Champions League, any other competitions near the young will be by one side. Okay, Andrea Beta will be announced as Arsenal sporting director in the next hours. Yes. Fabio Capello ruled himself out of the Roma job. Fabio Capello.
Yes.
Roma job as there.
Someone for say Roma.
Fabio Capello.
They're done.
Now Fabio Capello no jai coaching.
Say, on say, not Claudio in there jai. But Tom Kofana ba.
Fabio Capello was the last time we go here.
And
Ache. Say season and they are Ranieri be Jumana too.
Trent Arnold now willing to commit to a Bosman transfer to Real Madrid. The Reds are prepared to use the cash saved from his wages to throw at convincing Salah to stay. CEO Jean-Christian Dressen says Bayern could take legal action against Canada Soccer. We demand that Canada Soccer fully investigate the events of Alfonso Davies' injury. And then national pride.
Onya anterior cruciate ligaments out for the season. And I'll say, proud to start game. Na boy no no complaining even about ni
CONCACAF Gold Cup on the semi-finals and no complaining of injury. And
I'm saying so.
Omode ni ko ball final no. And na kwa gravity injury no.
And boss omukwe complaining say even flight omode tinam to Bayern Munich no mufi say na was say doctors no eye na bi o manye.
All right. So no back all the abuchiro mu ni say nyamena ayana nyamena obepra no obepra I mean the destiny just omunye say any
bi aka yi bi so aka when they believe
bi aka o man
boss say ba no pay my complain say boss but you so bring me o
yes
chinchina
for you
oh yeah hinsi
but my am bi asi
ebesi na nyame na pese sintina bai
dabi
onye sa ni all right, so Black Stars coach Otuo-Acheampong has revealed that Andy Ayew is lower in the pecking order for the national team call-up. And if we need Andy Ayew, we'll call him. At the moment, I see others ahead of him. Black Stars coach Otuo-Acheampong and Ayew Abusian for say Otuo-Acheampong has shown gross disrespect.
Yeah.
And the remarks, Otuo-Acheampong's comments on Andy Ayew are shocking and disappointing on numerous occasions. The same coach has said one of the key criteria for selection to the national team is active club participation. How can Ayew, Ghana's most capped player, a 3-time World Cup veteran, and a proven leader be deemed unworthy even when playing well at his club in the French league? Why Nekasano?
Spokesperson to the Ayew family. Nanu your bahe. Fifi Taki, yes. And our tribute to Otuo pa.
Fifi reason see is to come again. Or say,
yeah.
Are you the Muscat player? Otuo never.
But on
or a 3-time World Cup veteran. There's no doubt about that. And he's even playing well at his club in the French league.
Yeah.
And that is a subject.
He's not playing well at his club.
It must be Otuo's view.
Yeah.
Playing well.
Because Otuo and Kase is not playing well. Was in the pecking order.
Yeah. He sees others ahead of
so Minya Fifi
Taki.
Yeah. And the Fifi and
oh yes, me aware pa.
Fifi and country say the day is ahead of XYZ.
Yeah.
But say ball well for his club. I think all those who were invited are also playing well.
Very well for you.
So on convince here can for us to.
And Osho Otuo
the double position Ben.
Say Kudus position or Bonona. I was saying Kaya Chemoni the debo. Because Kudus never behind
the last 2 months are boss actual blasters. Kudus are more as number 10. Kudus favorite wingo. And the Jordan the ball Kudus position.
Okay.
But the boss is here wingers no. Boss is here wingers.
We heard the last game now, maybe. We heard the last game now. Otuo ball 3 back with 5 midfielders into his 2 wing backs. So I have a formation no boy.
Are you boss?
Kudus was just playing behind. Until the 3 back and plus 5 midfielders. No boss Semenyo Jordan are you up front.
So you still think Kudus was number 10?
Oh yes. Baby, no bonnet there.
Boss the 3 back next have you.
Ghana U17 emphasize the need for coaching a country to shift their focus towards developing young players into attackers rather than concentrating primarily on defenders and midfielders. According to him, the country's football development has historically leaned towards producing solid defenders and industrious midfielders, often neglecting the grooming of natural goal scorers. Okay. The former Minister for Youth and Sports, Mustafa Yusuf, has praised the Nana Akufo-Addo-led government for its effort in establishing astroturfs across the country. We can all testify members of Parliament are here. Before Nana Akufo-Addo, we had only 2 astroturfs in the entire country, but after 8 years, we can now count over 200. I'm happy because John Dramani Mahama has added recreation to the sports ministry. And if you are going to have a good recreation, these astroturfs dotted in our constituencies and districts will be used to assist recreational activities in the region. Former Minister. Okay. Sevena Mankura and a lady become Chelsea charge against Bechem United in the FA Cup quarter-final. And you will Kumasiano this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. Bechem United assistant coach has said or say why. Oh no, why assistant coach
Achepa papa.
Maybe our assistant.
Don't know what to horse.
License A no more jayo so mu ye.
License do mu ye bi achepa o. Mu ye bi ache. Nti B coach is
huge boost for Asante Kotoko as Lord Amwa and Peter Midu Akwa return to training. And this weekend is full of FA Cup in Kumasi. FA Cup chairman Wabadi.
Inyan sighting or
are you in town? When are you coming? Na director back up and
yeah,
big boss. So
Nancy so if you not charge you know.
Onwamu
omu charge. Omu charge no make can send be the far.
Of course second no.
Yeah. There be second way.
Yes, league no.
Division 1 na no more bono. Or feels almost skew Division 1 to favor teams be.
Hey.
Emma or Jenny charge.
No,
ban. That's almost finding it. Yes, he was fined by the disciplinary committee.
Lawyer. Not to say.
Nyamiadum.
Until Nena lay little.
Yeah, very fast. So we in there.
But fast, you know, say come for about so what church they mupao from day one.
You see, Andy.
Ama Auguswa. And the Quran wouldn't kind.
Haji Adarma.
Would be kind, and the union.
Say the other way was sorry.
I must say ABCD of Quran.
Yes, as every Muslim, the basics. Me, somebody who has we Quran.
And you be go to back across it. Solo to go to John 3:16. Won't even go. Well, young quay, Anna.
And also, sir, she say no there. Women's Champions League in so Arsenal born home day. Me feel say a honor Arsenal. Omope. A honor. A honor, mamma. A honor, mamma.
And I'm here matching Arsenal by the channel 3.
Yeah, the mamma, yet you move, you know, sir.
From a decay.
Yet you move, you know, sir.
Super Tobian from a decay.
Almost lose 2-0 to City away.
About what kind of my team? I said now I can know. I said we are so now I can know. Okay, my team there as a
map at Chelsea.
One year for you.
Team a mass about to buy Chelsea.
Enti I'm pay Yama special good morning. Na Yama Kwaba Oyerepa 100.7 FM Oyerepa TV Emra Sanson ye konko phone crosso na ensemwa edi adencheche ensemwa anopay pumfumpa onko phone crosso yere honsem atonim nsem no doso and anopay nemom de disafata se wohwe na wotie na yede emma wo kitikiti man polibi na ewoma akansuo yanom akabuno pa anopay yabatu ebuase na yatere no emra ya confirm emrum nyina ama wo show no live on Facebook pages no so Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook oh share na wa comment the bar na the boss player atono buase akenkan nyina ama said say ene said e fata dumako bi adama ena no pay amodi asia konko a yede wo konko phone crosso enti eyaro ko Dr. Dawood of Dawood Scientific Helper Hospital na so ye osidua ema ayaresa ebia na oyade ho onam no kra onim sa oyade o abusia Dr. Dawood ho na obesa yade na me say owo doctors wo ho a okwa odu efam fidenum na won say yade ewo honam duanum ansampo ena odedro etime aka ogidi se dua ema ayaresa entiko ajuso krapa na Dr. Dawood of Dawood Scientific Helper Hospital onto yade na say ema eye stroke na dokro wo ate odisera to fam besem fiem ye no emfie enan ema focus we die enye ye piem da bi doctor se fanabra abasore anante na no na achia no ebetene kama afi hepatitis B syphilis there otirita okoya mesi oko Dr. Dawood wa kacha ne say baba isa say oma oduane bi wo de oji duane na obawi a wa damasi wo de Dr. Dawood ye bema obo da birjo ade no kra da fom say tem okwa kacha ne say sports lawyer kacha me say me ba minji duane bi na oji duane hwe a oba be damasi it is sexual weakness fibroid and a doyam a one emma ningina ko na Dr. Dawood entuase emma e joso krapa kumase old Metro FM dynum and a serious sign so owa odi ni juma 0244 886 0244 886 0201 681 717 0201 681 717 no Dr. Dawood now Meshasia Efi Women's UEFA Champions League num na enra Barca say ensia Emma Visbeck manum atemu ba kunti am qualify 10-2 on aggregate Chelsea Esemiasama City and ante Chelsea qualifier 3-2 on aggregate yada honsam ato anim enano pay na semi final no Barca womam abebo ete etia Chelsea na for Arsenal and Olympic Lyon ete abo anyway Women's UEFA Champions League and anopay yada sem ato anim Eric Garcia player Emma FC Barcelona na Eric Garcia ete atuga sa Ukraine enra na important ningina na amaso de no ane se nkunimte no na betime aba hard work and to win no etime aba say ama take the lead amane Madrid 3 points and at that time Madrid 60 points and for Barca 63 points or say I'm building upon that a continuous improvement I was say I'm so now I'm trying to say match sa etime aka in the La Liga UEFA Champions League and for Spanish Copa Reno and Kunte etime aba Hans Flex na mianu Ukraine na nyate se nkunimte no de etime aba nemom onye fully happy adan Danny Omo ekokoko pride no ose babia amatime address say na crucial moment enti o play bit say Danny Omo na okoko pra this crucial moment say what team no onim say 2 to 3 weeks amatime fie ontimi say kan emfa ema FC Barcelona and then omeka a lot of scan afi amasay ahwe injury no say de esi atm Hans Flick at the atuka say ababo Gavi abaso Rona enra ote Gavi ewo game num se omo na omfantia Osasuna Pamplona Mananterum oboponie obo Mananterum nyina abaso na Anfield watch Demetri Virgil van Dijk or a player Emma Liverpool na meti report be say Paris Saint-Germain chenche omoye dome bia say amonsam abeka Virgil van Dijk he got a soria deyate etem say Hans Flick or leader wache na leader no otutu na nia ofisa oko Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk or your leader onyano our pass and project no obetimi aboa ama anima koye ade ama ni project no me reporter efi Virgil van Dijk na so ye etodwa enano pay or say me bofu why na say Jules Koundé a player ema FC Barcelona and also Ukraine me bofu ataya or say kwaya La Liga from penny for as matches na players and machines so or say I'm game players no I'm upon with ho ya con national duty you better you less than 72 hours near job practice so esi kan nina mwa ama yenya the beauty of the game just couldn't sama oti atuga no play ama ya DP ama won now Ferran Torres say opre ekwaya manager no afa so eyusuru na ono babia otini gina o deliver pa and say obon as a striker ono Ferran Torres anima koye ati emano o say adia wo so ye and say opuvi eche Hans Flick with the absence of Robert Lewandowski our Barca team no better ageni ho na fe watotuntina ati ama team no Hans Flick and after the game about the Parliamentary so with injury Danny Omonya no okasafa ho yenti Hans Flick manager Emma FC Barcelona.
No, I'm really happy. It was not easy because the schedule is very tough at the moment, and of course if you normally we play on Sundays, so the preparation was totally different. And you see we paid a lot about the injury of Danny, so it's not good. It's not for because when it seems 2 weeks or 3 weeks at this moment there are a lot of matches and we need him.
Enti ano aye manager ama FC Barcelona nensema oti atuja store mi was Spain ano pay mi fi Barca me ba Madrid anafe ya team komo ewo Real Madrid bobo kono enano pay na Stars amuko national assignment no enra dodo na eye training ama Real Madrid enya jubale hama o training enra Luka Modric no etime training luni munyina etime training na ano pay Fiorentino Perez Demetri HMC Real Madrid La Fabrica Academy no Senior La Fabrica Academy no womu akodabe ni ti ane Gonzalo Garcia na openini sa akudano bona obno omane talent no enko west into onwa president Emma Madrid and monitor akodano the progress aniye o tidie sa o one for future for Madrid ababwa ama team no etime akọ na nim La Liga president Javier Tebas akikambi ate atre Madrid anafe afe FC Barcelona with fixtures as a duba bia yana aboboso te se de okay juice kunde se ne buafu players ne machines na no manager Emma Madrid Don Carlo Ancelotti at the betu just se sibiama amo ana game no pm na odia tu just musu 72 refi NBA said there was some fixtures no sa to so ntimunja complaints no na fe games no yentime entros emo refi say your calendar to meet your da I was say you really no afe FIFA Club World Cup Champions League it was a fixtures no amutime follow time and yen sama Javier Tebas president Emma La Liga at the etuka now pay Tabi Alonso on say and in the Bundesliga on it boom and airport Friday night football and na 2:15 p.m. and a corner press conference and central from Ekobusa Tabi Alonso say the Siadie Oye Leverkusen manager and sama and na Montensa o kwa juma at the Madrid next season why no club and also no club yanim na yeke say when tina metea ba for Leverkusen bobo korinti and me Tabi Alonso metea enti mumusa mensam about Leverkusen demedro sesia and say Leverkusen ebetime akona nim diaka no different matter and no ensema uru no enti etuka and no pay yam fi Spain na fe yamra England na yenin komom ewa England and no pay on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM Facebook Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio na andro better makana semachewa in few hours obete se Arsenal for and now confirming se your sporting director Emma Arsenal Bobo Kono Liverpool dim come midi kind of two anim se Liverpool manager and slot a fan of Jeremy Frimpong na Demeti and play terms official contact ako with Jeremy Frimpong say obehiano ewo Liverpool team no and no a reporter ekutame and play na tie Virgil van Dijk details no yes say Liverpool penning for and man to a bona we ya that is epuna ebesim no omune ne besa transibiem na fe ma twentwe ho say obeba e wo say umiehu say umonso a e wo say utime amiehu Marcus Rashford that be a Manchester United penning for say e wo say omutime tono samayi na fe omurezi sika na omodepe players Ruben Amorim ope deminima no pay and say Ruben Amorim de waka at the Manchester United the hero can say that be we going to move on say Oko Aston Villa no bobon ye enya call up into the national team we say the world on trawa ni here no team no biem and the reporter ekuta and na play na Chris Rick Osiakai Emma Sunderland a youngster yet report we say Ruben Amorim and Manchester United scout no Adinati sa kutay oba Manchester United obetime aboa amatim no afarento opa etime afa Ineos group ene Ruben Amorim etime asia etin komo na Ineos group naka eti acha Ruben Amorim say indications no are positive nano and akofa Patrick Dogu etin eba Patrick Dogu by no what say obetime aye enti de o say yeah in just some bia maw now the place office omoba obetime aboa ama Manchester United akwa nim no here sika e ma na fe wa fa sa place no e de waba Andra Onana Demete etem se onsu concern future ados dodo obetaba sorry no e na Onana kra no o tibo the check cameras onye keeper when it matters most utimi hu no enti e beto no se onsu so watitibi enti ono no ningina Manchester United empenim for ensem se adeche na amufi se team eba team way am pesa am tome na me kwaya juma e de amatim na why not ano e team ne decision ani Onana me sima oti etuka ene ano play na me team come on play on Trent Alexander-Arnold so na malenkino to Jamaica Gansama oti atujanti MCL for no born again mo record way emfa na John Trent Alexander Arnold onim say 17th October 1998 and a Trent Alexander Arnold yetimi ewu no oye right back otimi bomb as a midfielder onim say with the entire career no tiba wa bobon ye pa na wo mo wajin crew outro Liverpool and England national team no na 2016 2017 no na uru no we say development state and also breakthrough state onakonya and Liverpool eco pre-season tour United States of America na Trent Alexander Arnold eba no o making professional first game ema Liverpool 25th October 2016 I'm winning against Tottenham Spurs 2-1 in the fourth round of the EFL Cup na Osha trophies waje at ama Liverpool team Adentia made trophies what the ama Liverpool no be hu ni sesia enti intentam so o de ko Facebook page no so Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio na twime TV no onim say Premier League 2019-2020 OJ with Liverpool FA Cup 2021-2022 EFL Cup 2021-2022 FA Community Shield 2022 UEFA Champions League 2018-2019 o dimon tintimai pa Obekai Trent Alexander Arnold corner no emra boy no to no ma Trent Alexander Arnold you see me intelligence the pia bonentem nina boy Emma Liverpool sa eka Champions League ni UEFA Super Cup 2019 okay with Liverpool yeah that's all yeah Liverpool fans so ama shase boy ni jerseys Liverpool fans na shase o ama shase Trent Alexander Arnold jerseys ni awa ye nyina echi Adaya say o instantly ama club no biem wo kwakwa adwuma etema Madrid nti anopai on Oyerepa TV and a just no fan no o try to just no adaya also mo Liverpool biem and the Liverpool fans no I shall say Trent Alexander Arnold Jesia amusua o enjoy video no bi hon me ba na mato so eti afi Jamie Carragher o de amintie Jamie Carragher asem no mra I say Trent Alexander Arnold potential move to Madrid no o de tie nsema Jamie Carragher I can found.
Well, I mean, the story is sort of maybe blew up in the last few days that he's maybe now getting closer to signing, for Real Madrid. I don't think it's any great surprise, and it was going to blow up sooner or later. And I just think in the March international break normally is when I think a lot of clubs and probably players and agents is probably sort of getting into the real details of what the plans are for the summer. So it didn't come as no great shock. I think we're all expecting, Trent to be in a Real Madrid shirt next season, and this was going to happen at some stage before the end of the season.
Widespread anger on social media from some particular Liverpool fans. Why do you think that is?
Because there's a lot of anger on social media, and that's not just about Trent, that's about everything. That's the nature of the beast, really. And I think you've got to be careful to think, take the barometer of social media as if that's everybody's opinion. There's lots of different Liverpool supporters in different parts of the world who maybe are not even on social media, and so that's just a small percentage of supporters who are on there as well, giving their views, and everyone's entitled to their views. But I think we all know those platforms can get quite extreme, really. I mean,
I say I don't clear no be any season way at a point in time born obe movie kakra bi na name na it was suspected na ono de Rebecca and say officer na osanka boy ntina in his previous unkomono or church mu say officer na say otna na fight for more trophies we decided say obe movie on into one some I don't know na mamen ko hamra na mento so emfi ho ma oketi ho nyefe oketi ho I was say oma ho eyefe into 2025 Hisense kitchen appliance promo almost say and then 28th day of March 2025 ebana we here 8 April 2025 na amazing discounts Hisense kitchen appliance promo me say a 5 years manufacturer defect warranty into toa oda me say electric cookers, hobs, vacuum sneakers, gas cookers, contact grills, makers, musano pampesa muye juice no. O de ko omusho room sa odo. O de catch say pe sa toaster ni bi. Obenya kama. Niema no de home appliances no de. Dudo na ehwa obenya bi. ewo high sense amaso ye 0302 550000 0302 550000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people entikop na fe omo emwa na nuno espirito santo oya manager Emma Nottingham Forest no credit say ono so bono din ye pa afi o pretimsa omo da settle for no ombebo bia ninina mo omo ka ho wakasa for the season ho and ahead of Brighton game no we team come.
Look, with Morgan, I know him so well for so many years, and he knows we just don't need to talk anymore. We just understand ourselves so well. For me, Morgan, I'm suspect to say Morgan is a top player, top player. So much talent, so much quality. The level of performance that he's been giving to us with the ball, off the ball. So I really admire Morgan. He doesn't have to prove nobody wrong. I think this is not the state of mind that he should have. He has to compete and play for us, help his teammates, give everything that he has in for us. Things will come naturally.
See, Morgan, I'm going to play Arsenal icon, Jamie, and they two just Ukrainian, or no Jamie there. I can't Arsenal for, say, Enka Alexander Isak, and I say, Watkins. Amun famu bako no me adwuma emfa emma Arsenal boboko no ene won krase akase Arsenal konkofa amun bako na ose ohwe Isaka 58 goals in just 100 appearances for Newcastle United and afa ohwe Ole Watkins 84 goals in 210 games for Villa. Also attitude and Premier League na wa Bobby Dadinti enka oko Arsenal obebua ama Arsenal akon ede akọ nanim Kepa Arrizabalaga also player wasiana wabrepa abusa yan fan 7 fancy
Franco Trading Enterprise Abe Herbal Clinic Acheampong insecticide spray Bibini Toma Plus Car 362 power Specialist Herbal Hospital Ultimate Land Hub na Macau send from you centers meeting no me the whole date ni bibia no ebetumi at the amount impossible is nothing and now bri was say impeccable lady so mo we Gina special birthday goes to you Gina this morning live on Oyerepa TV Franco Trading Enterprise who are JJ Nyemanimu and into Nokia Samsung iPhone Smart TV washing machine microwave blender CCTV camera function monitor video anytime anywhere Ubo run a branches nyinanwa 40% discount off and a pay call the way jaba jewelry no Challenge Bishop Edum Old Mekon Kufo Clinic New Kajetia 0245 316969 0245 316969 yentwamu nkota na so apatapa New Side Junction yade ne die hu etwe yare sickle cell diabetes ni nyina mu no pressure ekosro na naza hepatitis gono ni nyina mu no yade ne dose ma modi enchezo okwa abe ho a wontimi hwe eye Monday to Friday ene wotena se eye adwuma urasunsun wiase mbompa yi a wodo yade ne kopena fei wasaw yade anopai ukwa abe ho a eye 0243 345 392 0243 345 392 0506 460 208 uwie pa kai se moko abe ho a mo hunu ntafra bia ho no na kweso no nso yusu Acheampong insecticide spray ewo ho nti wo kohwe ho yade na ntafra na wona ho amasa ho ye disconjoy momodem na kopa Acheampong ni bi ano ana obi ayusu abo bia kase ni mu bia te se ntontom ntafra ni nyina mu no na kese sonkonsuo ko wurowura empa no ni nutu nata so no mu a wa no mabewe no mu num ho moja upeso ku mo shio masia eye Acheampong insecticide spray mo restaurant no mo ye nnuane no efie ho office ho no mo fa bi spray ho no mo se de be ya enka na obi be kra no obeka so hwehwe lavender bi na de go ni nyina ne se ye de lemon ne lavender ne de fry ya de ye enti u sprayer within just 15 minutes per nya 1 hour sen kofo bi de ni bi just 15 minutes bomodin ya na kodem ho na be so ye demo ene enkwa no esoso mu a omunam adum omunam Dubai baby ya open more dia yenko kumase sokoban yenko tubi Accra Pocus ACP takrade eye Hakuna Matata 0553 082674 0553 082607 nwanya Acheampong insecticide spray kai se adro no ye ba kope bibini Toma Plus omu a omo mpesa ulcer ne tena mo so ache biem no mpeso mo kokotu ase say gastric duodenal ulcer esophagus pains gas ni na no yeah channel so obedi heavy which me di heavy na wo sha ase say wo no bibi ni toma plus a me so system ne strong wa kakra bi na fe ya hoto etumi aba to konkana omo ko the Beta Pharmacy omo wondem ebenya bi e wo kanshi ho ene ba bi a benya bi mo nso amoko all leading herbal shops no across the country ebi e ho obomodem to fa Ashton wa the Beta Pharmacy ba ko ho Promise Herbal and also adumu a ye wadro bi e ho 0558 055894 0541 337 816 call 362 pace call 362 pace Samara Company and Akofa Eddie Abba Samara so de wadi food and drug board stamp no etimase was sim car was say wutwu was ya no pa ene anwumre no pie was fita ewie pa enya nkonkone no ewododom honomo owie okasa go bi so a ase owi gambi ana wakasa de gu no musansan ka no eye kama enu nti bomodem say ye twa ase no pa ne anwumre nyina no akra ne ko school a no ana de bi mema no na odi akọ okọ supermarket wonomo mo honomo provision shops wonomo a enu an obi aton manimpo abaye maso mu a ne sika won pese we lock intino eye car and we de ekofa 0246 86 47 98 0246 86 4798 power specialist herbal hospital and American for Ediamamua monya hepatitis no de odi na A B C D and E a ye bomodin kotu ase ho fatty liver mo prostate no etete mo ha adwene ye pa no mo nko hoi o say yare bone tena so cha ha adwene fibroid kidney stones eno nti yakofa dre fan se SK e de aba ye di two stomach upset no so ase mo amonum ye liver care ne bi ne edam ase liver condition bia no ye di no ne di two ase nkofo atro din caretakers channel so ene ye fiada chat na to wo hia kajiri herbal mixture and capsule bema enkwa na enom emanka ho bema obato no de bafia wo na abenom use mama man ama weekendi wodi mensem papa bi ewo empem ye ko Accra kwa benya ACP road power bus stop ho ene ba bia be huyan Kumasi fe ya se bosumtu road Adoya junction and atakrade Anaji estate and also ye wo ho 0244 544422 0200 3831 na wanya power heba na chese yenso yetumi aboa kai sasa de nye obia ne di sika koma no na madam fu bi na mde sika ma no onto asase ma me na me frɛ na wonfo wabu nkwantanwura wohene bi na mehia no mehia henkwa bi mde sika ma no ebusu yempe ni nyina tienti ana adwuma kan din ultimate land hub waka cha wo se wono eno abomodin abie no office mienu wo Ghana ha Accra ni Kumasi mo amon kan na no pai muntwam nko Pantan close to Pantan Government Hospital yes no office no wo ho Kumasi so de Kasi Guinness Junction ya bie office ya no pai yes nsase no ebi da Shy Hills ebia wunim bomodin bra nyemfa nko ye wi a ye de ho people na hye wonsam abri ajanwa pram close to Central University no Chopoli honsono aminka wo se airport city ewo Chopoli honsono ukoho no mu a ni nyina no ye wonsase eda ho for momo ewo Kumasi a munyansase no afrancho we no kaisa ya afrancho off to Sokoban stretch ye wasase da ho Konkoli number 1 and no see Pentecost down honsase go ho Konkoli 2 no a 5-minute drive to the main road na fe ye watwene ase and no su bi ho enkrade no say na prices no etie Shy Hills 35,000 Ghana abri ajanwa for 25,000 pram 65,000 Tripoli 80,000 mo pe Kumasi afrancho de no 120,000 Konkoli 1 75,000 Konkoli 2 65,000 Chiransa 50,000 number no 0541 499 946 0541 169 004 no wanya sase every ultimate land hub ama wia uno bi ankoye emanson sembia de di bomodin ama legend abeto so on today's post bra dangerman atanaseno we no mu amobomodin epic Oyerepa jumadi nyina no ewo mu information center mo Ashanti Radio mo mpanimfu a edidi manim ese menkai mo se nyame ademu a adwodai aya fofida 31st of March anopa no ndu na mo nyina no mabehia ewo Oyerepa FM premises ya no mo wo enhyiamu sonko bi a awose mu hia na mo de fa mo ho adwene nti yarenkra no ma mo kasafidie so se nyame adema Monday 31st of March Oyerepa premises 10 am na mo nyina no mo bo mo de na behia mo executives 0541 12 11 82 0541 121182. These are numbers and pay ubetuma modern etimia frɛ ebra mo pese mo mpanimfo muno mo nyina behia na mo ye meeting our Haitino legend atenase on today's post kopem se prem to brebedu boss player
tell them busa Arnold and them kakra
Arnold there
yes akodi say
he said yeah ne bra
so ya akwa no
wakwa wia mpo anesa
baba just almost shin it
no so there normal say the ni anya supporter bia na be the boss me meti enyame how ko dia o so de na so de o so de Liverpool ye bia no cap bia no wo de agibi nti so be kwa e de ni a obi anka obi ma wo nti eno de me de ha me minim say danger man ha
wa de cap bia bi on
oh yes say Arnold person ya Champions League ya league ya club world cup ya FA Cup crab ko for you know bia na ne penso ya bi nti bibia boss
FA Cup de Liverpool nso mo di
bia chenti en kan
say amompe
ya papa
nti boss almost crew ai here bia no ai wa boa ba yetimi agibi nti
to kwano ano
me mo di yes I am him no boss okay even your replacement so na da no me pato say so rest be ko yesunya continue ko ya na na chi ya je crew akasi pa nti no
okay what can you
oh yes of course
ne can
no dear
boss
mama nya ni ma je airline ya no kama
yan congratulate baba oh say nyame adaroma am say o chano mo wi
bacho
no boss na le chano mo wi and na le chano ala
chano mo wi
na le okay can judge na okay
we don't want down man
high court finally
Danny Harris
which is good
for sexual assault good news say the mojano wa bredo
Sango for the
High Court of Justice.
Follow Joey Barton case, you know.
Yeah, Joey Barton.
One na
so many years ago, no one say wa born here.
Yes, I remember that.
Oban say wa mo no.
Mum kraso wa mo no.
O di asem na ama na no mabua no fo. Say time Oban friend one na was a na o buy no. O mu hu no say. Na enema chere say wa bo no. And na Joey Barton so jitum say na he had been drinking the whole day. But ban e good dia dance here court no say wa no. O ma dia am na di for so bo.
Se bi o munya no ma egina so say
say amomi.
Boss by wa fro ho chere say ya bo wa fro.
Me say amomi.
And so bi sabi
o ba fi ono so afro na
bi sabi wa fro.
Obi abo.
O ha o say
ba ke ba da so bi
ja ka
Obi amo say ki amafi.
Asemoi.
Babos Liverpool is getting serious. Liverpool for you know idea. It's getting serious. I don't know it's serious. What Van Dijk nko wono. I was saying. Oh. Asa wonti onim.
What raise it?
Well Van Dijk come I was say and say PSG fund the 80 million pounds wono. And Hansi Flick so say ni team no. Oguso say we be here lead our back. To report just say on Van Dijk obi here no na echo Tideku that is getting serious for Liverpool. Hey Chante ko Van Dijk ko only Mohamed Salah oye komo ye kan wa review komo heni
Bosome Frehon Rural Bank Frey en wi anopay onya sika na bia sie and we have a savings account. Yes, our current account they are now adagini muze koba. Any of fixed deposits and no call near catch us a rate in na this cannot to a tree no ako jedi akano susu so hoyo susu savings account. Any what they friend special account and no babu so friend one unya. Any other friend group savings account. Mukam hubum na majeje na mudi akosave bosome frɛ ho yesama bosia susu bosia o even susu loan Your group loans, your salary loans. And we are more and more Juma, I am Musicano Nam controller. And I said, Juma Kua. Mobet my truck crata, tre records, some would demote to pay, come at the Oyerepa. Bank overdraft. By 3 p.m. never be a fine. Bank overdraft. Yeah, we long holidays any. The Aka no bank as it be a slow. Bank be a slow.
And it doesn't matter time, but to say. Uko be Wednesday.
Baba cancel. Because it be okay. Me pa there. Holiday tente sadie.
Ubeko Wednesday echi.
Kamunche ugwado.
Ubeko Wednesday echi.
Okay. Head office no Bosome from Rural Bank e won suayim number 2. Name mom say your operations was papa your branch kese ba ko asafo sub market for them amoben nyina. Ye wa siwa ye wa adehyeman e wo kejeti ana afi bodu sang ho nyina your branches ho. Bosome from Rural Bank ye say momra ne emfa musika sam ye nhihye ne kama mfa ntu ye mawo. Okwa CEO Paul ho operations Mr. Bronya ho ene wo mu nyina kama wo bo adwuma papa omo number ni efre ne busabusam no mo nkyerechiro mu 0548 533050 0548 533050 and 0242 041 715 0242041715 per bank na ni omu ni djuma na odjuma die ne nkoso Emin Scientific Hospital the best alternative medical hospital wo abibima mu hanyina omu ye experts eba stroke and afi awomun sem Sheikh Amibu nso de djuma ya no international awards wajia Akabia Emin Scientific Hospital there. Enye ne ena omudin no omugiye omu best diagnostic machines ho afi so were skilled personnel a omunim de 24 different certified medication no idea ba bonten sayare mako over 24 ena Ghana baja tumsi emfan sayare yare be na ehaw amfanko Emin Scientific Hospital ho yen yedi mutintiman ena herba ne science kabo menne yedin haban edi djuma papa West Africa nyina de yaji yedin nya Ghana nko Kumasi ye watwuma techiman ofase kwada so ekwan so udu so for line na se ope okọ Emin Scientific Hospital a obia becho ye wo enchi boga wa ba bia ni nkran ye otakra de tamale atebubu nkọ sunyan wo sefi de bi so na afi hohoye ye number no se me kada nkola no kra didi agro ohwa no answer 0277 001234 0277 001234 and 0241 367 349 0241 367 349 Amen Scientific Hospital. Kangen Enagic drinking water. Numunsu papa numunsu ye safe na anu ke ba ha. Was na matin su edian ye man Kangen boys se ono so aba ye Kangen ambassador. Eye numunsu obi akeke. O numunsu a ekwa akodi djuma papa wo system no. Kangen di obi onom Kangen bi atimi da yie. Onom Kangen eno na eboa pompe niema mamuja di umu afusane kama rich in antioxidants na Kangen no ade ye pa ne se enam say alkaline water ntino wo say you look young obi onom Kangen bia wanyini kura hu na aso onyini nom Kangen papa anti-aging. Kangen will help decrease the acidic state of the body na and neutralize the acidity state. Wo say bibia ye kama na wo kobai Kangen nsuo no eye amanfo age atum amanfo atu aguso pebenom pensuo ne pH level no ye kama na aboawo ye obrema UGC Tafoni Road about Road Junction Ghana ha bia ya age the agents and the distributors bebre your number is 0241 91 0241 449191 0241 449191 and 050 737 9474 050 737 9474 Tiwa so wa sham obenwa na wafa ho asan kwantempon no so a ofretiwa 0599 135 236 0599 135 236 ofretiwa na so kwajo de men kanya grow fine ho nam say grow fine wanuma to untumi ni di onan tai titriti da na nansi acho sleepless nights osora no pa na wa ye week ohia kooko ene haban ya kan abum de aye grow fine herbal tonic no eye papa especially say o experience the bronifen menstrual disorders mamuntie wa fichi kono enkoye na no ma obibi ma onu abedi adanse sese de nema da so we trust 6/6 7/7 ni 2/6 ni 2/7 na bibia e kama necessary vitamins for good health and vitality. It increases and the resistance against infections and is quick and effective recovery in ill health. Why are na person who told tema pe grow fine. Missy Heba will be Colina Kobe, Smart Heba will be Freddie Men's Heba, Apidang, Pure Leaf, and baby a turn to be. Ye can't grow a pie grow fine. Who can a generate to be? Sanity. Digital Heba, your mamukum, Ranabana, Bukum traffic light. Say Unya Drew Hope, ye ben Bank of Africa. No. And now Freo 0244 596532 0244 596532. Grow fine there. Almost say grow fine makes you grow fine. Bavo, afi mamentonka nam say. Yenya achire kwan na wie no. Na ya ba je headlines.
Yeah.
Sia ne wa bantem kama. Yeah.
Na
oh, me bo abaso no. Me bo abaso no. Papa body. Okay. Me too.
Tara. I say I supported Benjamin Asari financially and always told him God's time is the best. Now is his time. He has to enjoy his time. Coach and worker. I say bra oba Olympics no hwe no hu say or talent no. Now that the next case more than the man Asari pa. It do be not just say no one money case carry be training na or be call be say be say fie kura say be mu den naja ono so wapuso kakra di ama no na ja nya kakra nyame ada Roma no ka kire na Asari wo de yire ho na nyame mre ne mre pa omre beba timer ene Asari mre nie number 1 for House of Folk, number 1 for the Black Stars of Ghana. The making of Benjamin Asari no coach and worker nti ono so edine de ababetwum tama success de obi ape o obi anya yipe na just say yi eno anu. Prioritize and redirect youth development efforts into nature and cultivating players into prolific goal scorers and attacking threats rather than focusing on midfield and defending. Coach Frimpong Manson charges his fellow coaches in Ghana. Tama, Coach Frimpong Manson say, "The bia how could train players never was me a midfielder, me a defender, me a midfielder, me a defender. All the players you more be brave midfielders in Kwan, we attackers. And I say, I do bra as coaches never Ghana hano. Or one Casancasa do money, it may identify players ni bo Casa away there. I see a team on na Otimis ebeye striker. Enti yenhwe na abeye coaches na djuma some be convert some players from position be players na so ombo no na omama omo abeye goal scorers ne enti we dey say time ono we under 17 coach o enti all start year you know all starting free o mayen na no obekumasi ayen mi say on na all pay players ti all start year na yesre na we dey ono na aka onfa
enti understand to form be di djuma bi o eno no mo ya ibo prembe coach
ai obeye scouting or hunting no na me can say we dey ono aka wie no ono an fa mfiri ho ma yen na on pe bi sa mfa ma yen na MY na no kre say yes strike
why be that
ono amu no ho
why yeah
o convert hwan
a lot of them
sir and it doesn't come into mind for now but
so you don't know yes doesn't come
okay I don't know I think I must admit I don't know
from oh yeah ejuma wo asiache
yeah sir yes Kasban FC crisis na any dia wo
and yes na any dia
yes one let here
bacho and dem ni say na
Kasban FC na omoton e ma omoton ma media ma no yes na any dia wo tama
na am say eno mi nim ni say now you coach or can't team no more shafts but say on nko ade I don't know
I mean the media and say so no na tie ye kra say edu e bi no pempenifo bi so mo mebo no na say no mo nsem adu sikasem ntu asa mo gi fini nsem
nti na me ka say nim de okay but say ade ade ye odia
manso ni say asema matia na me ka wo so say
ade ye odia be do obi ade
tama say o mo nko from say mo mebo no me de metia na me kan you ya say du e bi na sikasem no o mo na o mo pool cash no in terms of sa no man na afi ko du e bi na say any pinudu we nipa ho sa no mo push na si
ade ya odia
ono the team no
ade ya odia eje ho na me free be ya ma me nka ade ya odia the is in your name ade ni udi mu de say nya odia okay ya ade na mo ezo odi na so nya odia o aha nti be de na obi abeji akoton adam so to ya o start ga zi twa so e na so be ka abedi you know they say report share juma asiache who say makawa ada say unya and munyam ne
yeah I would deserve no yes that one day
but I agree with one day
oh yes
he's come back to limelight because say in and out baby so
Ibi has the head coach, Ibi has assistant but
this time I remember you call Rwanda. I traveled the team to Rwanda in 2003. Who was the first league now? Kotokoji after a long way. No one here as
assistant. Yeah, Mikai.
Yeah, that is okay. Time now. And that Bantama Hene Kotokoji league.
Beji league, yeah.
2003. For some rather, we now from born and
assistant. Yeah, and you know Kotokoji. One day, Obesan as the head coach.
And the first group of Ghanaians, some airlines in state. No come.
I want to Germany no.
I'm called Germany.
On name Mumini Gamel. So can Mumini Gamel.
He was one of them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Pam.
Yeah, the answer there were 3 or 4.
Yes, no we are 3. On Mumini Gamel, one other AB.
And then run am ne mrantie bi di when am catch him say ye the ehwe ball no nche sa ye hu dogo mo romo. But center backs there, how my ball Ghana ball no. Obewo me top 5 mo.
Yes.
Yes. Top 5.
Yes.
He was an excellent defender. Na nyame kakra.
Tama omusi na kukudazi so heavy power.
Antina make am say 5.
Also no crown so according to
me prenum.
It was on according to Alaji Guzam no. Or started as number 10 player.
Antina obobo abonti obeso ko animu.
Nti omo convert no. Alaji mo play that role no convert no man be.
Nti kakra frimpon. Na me be che ne tumi sa na wi asete. Yes, what fan ball check.
Na me mre na yemre pa se na ana o kaka kire Benjamin Asare ya ene kakra abamu. Enti tama o say
na ka be na ya akonta dia no.
Ya akonta onu dia no. So
o de ma akonta. E no za ko je na dia.
Akonta ko o so akonta se ka no ko na dia.
Hey!
Dawa umi ento aso.
Feel like we are too.
Oh, na tama de seka won ka we history, ka we won mi ka we. Oh. Edi say you okofa bushman man so have anyasa.
Ayo. O ma di bi wo.
Tama. I see we left you over 200 astroturfs. And your budget for sports ministry shows that you are not ready to undertake any infrastructure development. Honorable Mustafa Yusuf to President Mahama and Tama, no wonder it will take Lala Sulala for sports development in Ghana. Tama, so okay, I said, no, Honorable Kofi Adam Kache say, she said, Ghana Nibia to 1 city. na yɛ de sports development ɛnura ɔmo kɔ parliament no ɛna ɔmo Yusuf say na nti scam de ma the whole ministry of sports wokra de wasan kɔfa recreation abɛka ho yɛn nso so yɛayɛ astroturfs bebree gu hɔ nom ebi wɔ hɔ ɛsɛ mo to aso na mo wie na wodi recreation abɛka ho yi deɛ ɛkyɛ sɛ astroturfs no ho bɛba mfasoɔ paa na sika a mo de abɛka ho deɛ ɛnso akɔhoma ɛde ma sports ministry no tam mo wie apɛ na nkɔfɔ se afei na yɛate ase deɛ nti a ɔno abo Kofi Adam se kyɛ sɛ Ghana ni biara etuatua sika na yɛde bɔ sports ministry no ho akɔhoma san sɛ aban deɛ ne commitment as far as the sports ministry is concerned no ɛyɛ low tam pastor mame fa wɔ nwie your comment on the day is horrifying, alarming, unsettling and disturbing. It is disheartening, displeasing and saddening. It leaves us in dismay. You are undermining the sacrifices of the day. You cannot sabotage and erode and discredit the legacies of the Ayus. A failure like you cannot jeopardize the legacy of the Ayu family. Fifi, Ahono, Taki throws Otuado under the bars, gives him before the dogs, and Tama, wayenu hojuma. I can be a channel, papa, what tibia in a home. Tama, I don't know pengo for say, Nanya Otuado ya no aye the day ni nua kuma captain ewo Black Stars yi ɛna ade a yɛda sɔre ya na no pay afiri no nwuma wotie ye no ho tie no ho sɛ Otuado kɔka sɛ sisi de ne squad na wo ho no de bɛ bransa na wɔwura mu asɛm ni nyinaa no tama enti Otuado kɔka sɛ ne squad na wo ho no de bɛ bransa na wɔwura na fifi awonata ko say ɛne twɛn na de bɛ wo ɛne sɛ wate bidia no ho afan ya ɛm sɛ de ho ntama yɛ na eja eno no o ma yakonya ye ba beka bi ye bisa nsem kakra se team selection ene Otuado ne nsem okan no se ye sana de fifi kyerɛ sana o pa kyerɛ eno wo ho no ba na no so no ya beka bi ni adamatesa ni nyina so yi ni tia no pa ya ye ba beka bi nti nsem wo ho nsem wo ho
me o mu nyina me nti o masio
onti Otuado ase na onti fifi so ase Otuado de nasem no nsɛmtwɛfo na busa ne sɛ o se obi a ɔbɔ e wo di team mu no ɔmo na o frɛ wo players abɛfrɛ ɔmo isi asoso de ɔbɔ pa na asoso mo frɛ no ɛna ɔse ne squad no was
answer the right time akɔ
but say ɔse ne squad no ho sisi ano
na de ɔkɔ teams pecking order
I say ɔmo mo ho no ɛwɔ n'anim
sɛ wa no akɔ fanse mu yabo
ɔmo mo ho sisi no wɔ de anim na emom no semre pɛ mu no sɛ ba ne sɛ de so edu sɛ ɛsɛ ɔsan afrɛ no a ɔbɛfrɛ no ni ɔno no de na ɔde bae no ɛna fifi ni ntia sɛ de wo yɛ ne de no ɔno wɔ a legend of the Black Stars ɔno wɔ the most cap player
kan papa na ɛbɔ
wɔ the most cap player for Ghana
die man papa mo bo bi ɛnya legends ne ɛfrɛ
wɔ legend you can't say Black Stars no so one pa na abɔ de kɛseɛ
me just say
wɔ leader nso so
national team no nya legends
wo na no kra na captain chusu yɛ problem de ma ɔno nso wa show sɛ wɔ leader enti no sɛ wo pɛ obi a de na ya ka de de nka
national team is not about legends I was a mama fifi a Matias ɛyɛ Ghana fo a wɔn mo bɔ bɔɔlo a coach no susu sɛ wɔn mo de mo so ani ne from keka legends dia ka Anthony Eboane Abedi Pele ne
say wɔn de wɔn mo bɔ obi but they did the other so bɔ and he's playing consistently for his club and I would
that's what boss saying
he's still a footballer legends are working none of them is still playing football actively but the day is an inactive ana Otuado na nkasa na
legend
ono na num asem no e kire se wo bonko ade a obema wo chance
enti de nko na ebobo omo e from no omo mongo a
omo so bo
na ne ndi ana yem fa nipa 200 nko blasa omo yem from omo bo nyina mechiem oti wa juno wa no ma ko pass mo fraba Captain
so I think that I'll start from that conversation with Any people Mr. Otuo, what the description man I am pleasant. You see, for example, Mr. Otuo, when it comes to the Jumawe institutional, any part found Sasi, and any part, and I'm also on
Sasi, and I'm
on Sasu, as on some level away. If you are momental, any level of between. So what should I be say? I'll be able to start some of our now your mad description be a more ability was to an area.
So what did he say? Ability did he
say the players of honor. Omoye, what's it? Coach Otado comments on Andrew. Are you okay? If we need Andrew, we will call him. At the moment, I see others ahead of him. You see the point? And yeah, short idea on it. And what is wrong? I won't feel that they disagree with him. I'm disappointed because I was change.
Or say, oh, my description be about Ubia. Say Obi Kojika say at the moment, Obi ahead of you. Is it a bad commentary to run?
Oh, say Mr. To Obi any bad commentary.
To Obi shouldn't be bad. Why should it be bad?
Because they feel say
at the moment,
he's supposed to be the captain of the Black Stars.
One guy.
Oh, so today until he was the captain.
So he was a captain because he was invited. You cannot be the captain when you are not invited.
But now, who's on the day? And they say afraid of the bar, so he cannot become the captain.
Where captain Abra says he's here head of committee.
No, say example of that.
Say unia juma have you man. Over that head of committee.
Oh, but say bitu kwan. Say bitu kwan na bia na say mo leave bi.
Utu kwan na na ayi obi asede so be invite you back. You won't even go to him and call yourself head of committee. So the day was the captain because he was invited. Now he's not invited, so he's not a captain. Yeah. Coach, other than Unfaded also, at the moment, people are ahead of him. At the right time, my friend.
So that's what I'm making initially say. Maybe now at the moment he's doing with these players. Maybe at the appropriate time he will call him. Baby, ahead of him. At the moment, let's make do with those players that are in camp.
Why are you making do with them?
Huh?
Why?
Because they are the ones that are called.
Why are they the ones that are called?
Best coach the Maka.
I don't know. They are ahead of him.
And no, almost some person Bajatum say. Almost say how he changed him. Almost from baby as a captain. No. Kakaka odi piapia no na aso abaso the retire
o ma kan ma sema wi na me interpret o ma sema I want your personal opinion internet ni ba do one chance siasi am be ba be analyze asem no give me your own
whose analysis no ya no do bia o peke
o interpretation o mo asem na wo chirim ye nya no na wo ma ye wo so no to ado a ka be kan sen ne de so kasa at the moment we are ahead of him. The day when he was ahead of others was invited. Omo Makan, we are not. And a Black Stars is not a permanent thing. Black Stars. Second, a permanent we are. As a mojamu, your status here, don't conjure no munya bobo.
The retire no Omar.
But he was still playing. No, but he was
the retirement for the.
He was still playing. Did they on Yamre? On the Oyamre,
he's active. The Davis are active, and he's playing. He's playing a top league in Europe.
The day no, it's not what he feels. So there are others who are also playing, and maybe from other you mobile. Boy, yeah, or no, what we had in about 3 Crystal Palace.
Odoy. Crystal Palace.
There are a lot of Ghanaian players who are playing.
No, they don't. But coach, on level no the Black Stars no. To the day no.
Titiana ne.
Me Crystal Palace na examples are woman na no.
Black Stars na compare you about performance about Black Stars.
No, me can say Ubo Brato am so to ya do bra na wa boto on ka say mo.
See a friend blaster na ye for brand empre.
Obra bia waba to ho no. Enti nam ka say mo ye nkan fa ho. Yeah, society no.
Others are ahead of you.
Yeah, society no. Yeah, society no. So you recognize it. Obra bia wabo. And the day you are bra or Black Stars.
Nobody
to the extent that so and no one the player wabo Black Star no do power.
Nobody is denying that. But the point is that coach is see them praying and call for a lead. Intina men friend.
My advice and
MJ or having who boni a coach.
My advice and my coach what do say. Nyamia buana say washe two so to man concentration call Black Star so. Na onya the day to rest.
Now no
question. You can choose not to answer.
And you can choose to answer.
I do call the assembly so you can
assembly my assemble kind of one person assembly.
If you take him go for
more the day in happen assembly.
That if you take him go for
assembly coach can they say unya anybody who wants to be objective and neutral. That's all say and nay Mr. Mwadabraka. And my friend I'm a friend woman. Woman a change the day. Money paying a good eye. In other words, me I don't be the place no when you must did it. So no
last shirt not to bench you.
What
bench local place na. Who bet now ma see am from no nim the day o. And
o come was one watch.
No, but now no bet now ma o say from I am from no. Wa mo dey dey.
That's why we move on. It was a deliberate attempt to retire him. So the system wanted to retire him. So from Otuo and the power that be, so they wanted to retire him. And then Black Star, we are moving on. So again, the debut. You see the point? Because if indeed you are talking about players who are playing regularly in Europe, who are playing the big leagues, the Dario is one of them. I might not be able to give you now, but so to check. What I know is that he's playing. What I know, no, somebody should tell me that he's not playing. And he's been part of the Black Stars to the extent that we are reaching to the level of a captain. I know a captain onto Otuo-Acheampong or Jan Kwan. It's what Jan Kwan or Kwan both to be that you know. Almost passing the general commerce. I don't see a question about him. Skip, Nako. Also, want to be escape on Kwa. Can I summon Kofasa Mama? Now, Koreanagas and Crofobina. Because first, we catch someone regularly. At the time, he was not playing. No one regular in his team. We know Biancasa. I was almost set at the end to one say a car, no Macon. Must say, now he was not playing.
Was okay. Only Ghana phone call on board regularly.
I'm not talking about Ghana.
They do a boy particular position. Or more honorable position at the debut. Why not any can see a friend? I afraid it because last year almost some 20 or 18 players or 20 something or more friend. And your friend position be a miensa. Be a baby or born, your coffee will be by at the day at the chin and Mama, yes, our discussion. But so a legend. Ni papa cry return after time.
Me dwell on the legend.
Me dwell on the legend. As I'm watching, I'm crying.
Me say me dwell on the legend as him. I'm crowd the crowd. They don't know what the same bracket too. Crack for an account. No, the same bracket.
On this,
Asamoah, I don't belong to the same block.
Is the highest top scorer for the Black Stars.
Oh, I don't say the only you're not in this. Let's treat him with that respect. Yeah. He deserves Ghana for respect. So I say, "Venue, on time the team look at it. I catch him. Have you or non time baby
on the day now? 50 community. Black Star. We
and your coach
the plaster. Now, Central for the Medina.
Hey, you go.
I'm about him.
Or some of for
no,
I won't walk from 2 homes or 2.
Now, no more cars did over Black Star forever.
But no move, baby, fitting retirement. It be fitting retirement.
And there's a coach in a
sometimes coach to me guide the court.
And the
coach was on Poisema. Or yet we are anyhow.
As a mother is soon Grumania.
As a mother, all Cochrane, general captain.
And the general captain. Now, if you cry,
head of force or you did to head of force, grab a frame catch up to Debbie.
Yeah, they didn't captain. Dear Nianzano.
I know, I said, you touch it, Jordan Fiji. Ubia, no problem. Jordan,
I bet open in from the dinner, no about.
That's why it's my can. Now, so, I think very refreshing news to Asante Kotoko. Player back one me pen Asante Kotoko money sir Peter Amidu Akwano. Or a player with a lot of potential. I think just a matter of time now. That potential will come out because we possess a lot. Our speed, our footwork, and player are also animal with him so to obey asset. One thing that I hate in football the most, and it's a player. So me say that young name say if the player is getting ready to play for Asante Kotoko back again to that, I think it's a good news. Now it's not a good news, ma Asante Kotoko no. They are in two front. Koto Ombasom G League, Ombasom G FA Cup. Ekobasa unya squad electric and squad electric, you know, now quality so all these players are more by about the right time for Asante Kotoko. Because a coach will be a lot to choose from. So I'm happy. One for the player I personally send home to Noaba. Because the next 2-3 years is to Obabe big thing. So far as Ghana football is concerned. Say if the progression say one move one veer off from that not so far. Oh, why not? Something I hope. I'm hoping that because I'm saying I say the team from outside for the signature. Now they now come here and still the team watching him. So the amount of time. So I'm happy for Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, some I want to believe that the discussion in the ABA maybe no Obiana understanding it different. What I'm saying is Otuo-Acheampong maybe choice of words no exactly amwa discussion no coach
solo bra
coach bia so to what the power
but omintie said we put
or drop okay
asema Otuo-Acheampong kan said we am say
Odopo the day no. I'm not sure there was any discussion about the day prior to the 2 World Cup qualifier no. Nobody mentioned the day because that is unknown player that he wants to play with. Unzenka previously the discussion will come in. I didn't want the day, but for the first time I didn't hear at least for here the fear the cementation be man this will be a discussion why the day wasn't called. And today say the day discussion was not a die natural death. Then Janet asked you a question about why at the end of the day one friend and is it over for him? I want to believe say or can different one can say players are ahead of him na can generate discussion because the forwards that he called no it is not true that all of them are ahead of the in terms of in many years no
position yes on one ball
or forward and forwards of Frey no of Frey Anton Semenyo have 7 goals this season of Frey Kamaldeen Sulemana I think I have 1 or 2 I'm not sure of but I'm 2 on of Frey Jordan 4 goals this season of Frey Jerry Free also 1 or so. Okay, so also 2 this season.
Who's skew? The discussion to a point.
No, these are forwards. What? Them in for then and analyze these players.
Players in my black side because they are forwards. The coach has a certain mentality. He knows how he wants to play.
But then you are
going forward. They are.
The two.
The forwards how can you know? Say they are not identical. The fact that I'm a forward doesn't mean that or three forwards. Forward here can be ball left, be ball right. Some players number 10, they are all forwards. Are you saying that of three forwards? You know it's not like that. You know.
I don't know.
Say the code doesn't call forwards.
Forwards are afraid.
That's a fraud for a particular position.
Forwards are afraid, or from because some guy they are forwards. Every forward is a forward.
And this Anna, but good is every players.
Yes, forward you are forward. He I don't know. Bibiasamba. When I know, I know you're forwards, or you're forwards. And he one for the phrase he does we call ahead of him and bar. But so second discussion, yeah. You can easily say, Charlie, now this is the squad I think say at the moment I want to go with, and you are free to go. Obiano Niasem. But when the issue comes, say they are ahead. I want to discuss with them. Say then, if they are ahead, let's go look at what they are all doing at their various clubs. Because for you to say Obi are ahead of Obi, the only parameter we can use to judge and what they are all doing at their various clubs.
And what they are all doing is not about goals alone.
It's about what? If a forward there is too.
Are you telling me?
A forward there.
The reason why Otuo the referee Kamara is the same as they did. That's what I'm saying. That let's be honest with the discussion. Let's actually it will come back and hunt us in this room.
No, too.
Sure, Kamara. They are the same players.
No, but they are not the same players.
They are all forwards.
But they are not the same players.
It's not make us.
But I be
generalizing to forward.
Forward no. For at least they are some here, for example. Jerry now friend no. He's virtually on this Kamaldin also. On the also he plays to score goals. So about what to tell me go. Ba now friend from Genki. Something Christopher Biba. I watch the 3 goals. Oh forward. He plays to score. But not the bench.
Do you know what happens when you call the day to the Black Stars and then he doesn't play and go back like that?
Oh, at least. The last time, me too.
And the
last time, too. Master American say, "Why yeah, it will create a different impression outside." Me, I've never said it every day in battle. You know, the impression look at exactly to see him for the day. Mengas him for the day. Them say them me care there. As I'm no coach na say na me analyze it. Say he could have used a different, at least way. I'm not to say coaches are not the place every. It is my decision. I'll move on.
As some of the I can say the danger. Coach can't bond.
Or
say I call them because they are ahead of him. And yet the damn in your son pay a discussion.
Nanka ahead of
the Black Stars. He was starting from the bench.
I said,
the player said, and ahead of him as one bench.
And I'm a ball list of free. At least they have 4 goals in the and Anya Bia in this squad. I mean, no far really in Nike. I was 5 and it's I was 7, and I am ahead of him.
In terms of goals,
yes, that is what they bring to the team.
Goals. Bruno Fernandes, Bejina,
Bruno, on your forward. On your forward.
Oche say being Sidan. On I say the best
man for goals and Bruno. Man for goals and because on your forward.
Then I know why.
Mede an attribute of a midfielder and a better general I say to create, to assist, to create and to assist. Forward the DMs to your first mean a forward. It's a good.
They are very, very good wingers who have not scored many goals.
And
they are forwards.
To forward there. Oh. Forward there, if you are forward, you have to score goals. And I think Sam to as somebody if coach wants to be any problem. Say any decision. And whoever you want to call, but don't make men you so ways a bit disrespectful. Because boys now one it's never true at the end of the day in terms of what they are doing at their club. And you know credit that. And you know until Uncle say me feel say I am me squad. I am a squad. No, they don't know what I say. It's a fact say time now no bono. No I say you no more no. You understand? A fact say time now no. No I say omo. Enti no ano no. Enti no to. No say asam no. To asam na yeke ira you know. Who say obi aga say on fe lewu but say who pressure mo a na ebu say wasama so to say asama wu nim say asam we coach sia omusua dey from nobody will go and sit in the pressure and make the asama okay because any factual the time say on say any factual they only speak to things
where's Q
that are factual.
You see, you've set your questions and you have your own marking scheme. Since you always say, you could be a forwarder. Are they judging your goals? Which you know is not the case. There are forwards, our magic ding, and bobo pan, and your goals in your goals. What they do, their contribution on the field of play. They don't come out, you know, when the players are the club. And you go use your goals. You will not be fair with the comparison.
I don't know what come out in
make him
but the Akenya, you know. Why biom? I don't know why biom. Eh, go somebody a job.
Okay, Omom
Akenya goes. What would they do again?
Christopher Ba is a young man. National team no fly. There are people who are called to go and observe.
Now you are coming back to where maybe I'm asking one.
Then Inaki Williams is ahead of him. Jordan Ayew is ahead of him. Kamadin Sulemana, me, I think is ahead of him. Antoine Semenyo, the referee, he's the future of the team, and all that. And you will say, we will not go further than now. Go baby, no, Sako, not get too much.
And Asama, Uza, after the Uber few. Who's after Uber few? But you say, what's the day? Oh, Christopher, what's the day? Young guy who maybe the coach is a future. Jerry young guy,
so he's ahead of him.
These two guys cannot be ahead of the day. But what they all say, just make it look like say you are building
ahead. No, Kran, you are giving it a subjective interpretation.
Oh, but say
ahead of him in terms of what the people I need, based on what I've drawn. The scheme of different players now.
And
you I add the I take box A, box B, box C, D. Make a bomb no. He's ahead.
No, we don't touch him. So, we don't touch him. So, Asama, do assembly and say,
on the be a Casami Din.
Assembly.
Not that when you take a crowd. You take a crowd.
Miss Comedy. Said the Monsieur Dino. Obia sunye din na meso menka masem to me fu se ai cowboy to ado yin mama bi ma kama ne beje ho obo yin mama ya ne voice ni mama bi ma se solo nya de o mama na mete
and yeah, we see, I mean, like I said, the team is always open and looking, and if we need him, surely we'll call him. At the moment, I see others ahead of him. And yeah, we see, I mean, like I said, the team is always open and looking, and if we need him, surely we'll call him. At the moment, I see others ahead of him.
I problem be won. I mean you have to ko grant who interview so coach na disrespect dey die you. Maybe say na after oh yeah dey. Ogochroy. Okay na amamfo afa anti fifi kochro to ni page. That's Zakito. So maybe say obi a wo dey die you can be and na kwa ezan ka ma wonije after what you to ado no. Yeah, quite the name say the Dayu they are retiring from Blasters. But the coach is giving the Dayu another opportunity. So we're hearing no on a clubber. Now we full send a modern bonus so no coach in the upper we free the Dayu. It's on that side, HSA the Dayu Blasters upon the two momano. So to adu na ye coach. On two Emma play offense the Dayu. Na adeba kwa to me 2 years say from 50 points in Mimi when they say, as a mofu say, they die in a free Blasters. And I be a coach in the person disrespecting based on achievements at the Blasters. Omoya ne say na kwa before no zoto dodo na yesu office na me ka che baba isa ne Clementino say ye be before no ade ba kwa ya na ye difficult for us to accept and say bibia ye bia na edu time a ya reach the lower stage I say Mr. To ye free agro ni mu a ipa bibini na eden so obeti ase akoye yesu you kwa be very fair place ye fe the you were Black Stars Mr. To know about how many matches na mama say no as you go say the day story the first call up to the Black Stars in Senegal a closely right friend in 2007 and yet different from Jerry Free. This was a young Ghanaian player named to Wesiso. I see a man opportunity to play for the Black Stars. You're creating new money because you want a star player no. We're the future of the Black Stars. I am a man for a few. They dare you at a point. So to time of 2008 Cup of Nation. Only like against him being a problem no. You're sacrificing like against them. Like against no one they qualify World Cup 2006. But we're looking at the future. And we are doing new season here. Now you hear the day you change like against. Eventually, it was a good decision on the part of the administrators of the Black Stars then. Oma no manage team no. Ebini say the day you know your friend about Black Stars am to know was a 4 or 5 caps with Marcel no. 2 years after check a month no. Don't check the whole season. Check a month no. Don't check the whole season. Yet you didn't about Black Stars no. 2 years after me and the first call up. Yeah, the day you know Captain Black under 20 Miyakoji World Cup for Egypt. The day was instrumental. You call Cup of Nation 2010 Angola. The day was instrumental. You call 2010 World Cup. 2014 World Cup. It will first our tournaments 4 years plus other Cup of Nation. The day USLA ya. Ube mu say senke chusu. Like against the man no more TT the day you were Black Stars come ahead of the day you are because lie me to na kwa bo akọ nani mu 2010 they said the Stephen Apia ko was South Africa no any Sule Muntari mo but look at the number of years that they do you new opportunity to play for Black Stars any do ultimate national team here it's in the story no bit say Jerry free there's no difference sometimes such players who create room at the moment to grow because they are the future of the Black Stars So what did I mention? I say, who creating room momo just for the future of the Black Stars? We you know see China, you creating room for young players. Mizoto, Yamianim Nukreni, Nyama, Semenyo, Inaki, Jordan, Kamadin, and Nebo a bonus assist. Will be no better can you say that you modern boss reach home. You're from the Queen Council. I said, born in I live. Oh, me pacho. It's in a Messamacasa. Oh, I don't know Messamacasa. I don't try this. Me do what we say. I don't know what I could to Marcus Obia.
I see. Yeah. I see ahead of the and
I am factual.
And I see no
that is not factual. On coach in him.
I see Mr. Zabro for now.
Ahead of you. As in as I'm telling you.
What about your movie? Meet me at us. Meet me at us. You don't buy your meeting at us. But your mom and your dear mamma. Men pass a muntino. It's no more casting in Ametia me. I remember some no be having a problem. It's me so. Ah, eti mi do to asem ni nyina ne say Ekwanya ye first year team no. O dey just imagine the current Blasters team. Once say me start me catch you say. Yeah no. Saturday we na test we before reason why me use we before. So too. Show be to say Samojan. When Jan time ye nyire hu say Jan time is due with the national team. Onu Jan no nte ne ho ase. But Sabra no ni fool say so too. Whether ye for or ye against. Me at a point na me against coach because he decision of sending Asamoah out that particular time. Na me feel say Emmanuel Kobo the last Cup of Nation. But soon after the Emmanuel more as captain, not as general captain. And when you see of course a Cup of Nation, no, Jan inclusion into the team, it creates a lot of problems. Especially so say Jan to bench near Bobo no. Na Jan started time I wouldn't able to cry a problem because onyin to mu say e be a player na obo no cry ya de channel and the Blasters team we so to see go for the die you bad na better bench e be kwa koya Asamoah problem on tia da so tell me say on tia da but no question wo mu ni say players you almost start we anim hui se menyo foi inaki foi Jordan foi yo nua eni nua me yo mo start yo mo bebo agani enne yo mo bo no mo bon e wo suru chen de da you kan kure che dan fon se dan fagro etimi hu de enti aye kwa attack coach Otuo-Ado player bia wa frɛ no e wo ne forwards ni mu to se wo analyze ya the day you are passing through the same procedure pen aden na de do the day you so a na ye ka asa de ya twuto de akosi obi so Maybe they can be full set and they are up to the day. And the day you play him to if he's performing and scoring and there be Otuo-Ado on retire no. So Otuo-Ado Blasters could on retire. No, that's how Canada went to. Or see the doors are still open. Or see the doors are still open for the day you. On retire the day you. But no, now I just here. Ade nkoma ye the day you nkoma betin captain Blaster na ah enti
but the captain ho na se bia onye na so
ya de yanko tournament yanko South Africa next step na piano na captain of the Blaster no on the bench
aha na
no on the bench Asamoah na the day you beje Asamoah na the day you beje captain finish him no Bob na be captain but you choose where the announcement enti abroad they don't retire. It is so retire and you can captain. Aye. Party na me na boy anyoma sasa ya. Party do mo yenu no ni de ho. Party do mo yenu ni de ho. Na oba sa wonya fetu. Na no na ade de no so ba. Me oya sa wonya fetu. Go invite no. But me invite no. Me invite no. Me na etiefo. Me na etiefo na kasa. O kan se mo no can say my but ni aye ni etie no eti masama make nyina ne say how do you measure fairness
post na
e dey na dey measure fairness
fifi no fifi has never called for the days to say I'm fan of Blasters
no
but the problem they say but fifi on case I'm fan of the Blasters on say Abbas okaso obi ahead of you on the debating because omo say ahead no omo say best of affair no they say ahead of the brain and because media metimi afem place and penny Abbas place and penny
national team
no ko baby
never be your fair national team your national team you will keep players you will keep players ebe from omo dey from ba e be omo modern ball mobo so how influential my national team nim and dey wo omo sisu a omo dey omo to gain experience esi wo ba bia anya Ghana policy menya den na meja no den
obi a why ye bi nso da wo betimi de na beka ho kra na at least omo bi kra no a eno so betimi aboa
okay based on mebamba based on enti ofre na say Asamoah omobo ni bi enti ema de da union team training no be Blasters echi no me echi eno na ba so kana ye ntwe let em koma le half no say you hear the da you na o me ya adwuma na asamo jan bi no nya training ye sa na be so ka Tio, or say, I see the players and they move ahead of him. Abbas, based on criteria, yaman, you create them. Based on criteria, yaman. Maybe. You fed that in 2007. The players are no more they can be do. But you read the day, anybody on Jina Sabrina. In the next 10 years, on an be the face of the Blasters. It's eventually that decision to bring the day as a young player into the Blasters. Yes, sacrificing other players, no. And on the mad the day, you know, so far, obey a captain of Blasters, World Cups, a Cup of Nations, or Koye, Monday Bob on the Magana. Casabreno, ye decided this one. Blaster no mobi, Wabobi at 3-4 matches, and the dear mama say, ye nyabo 3. Or share 10 goals, 15 goals a season, and Sani Afrena. Ebia Nanki and Nimra on Kadide Blasta when you be moving. It's a free year, the Naya Cano. You can see a share. All African games here born Ghana and you are free. We cannot allow such a talent to go waste.
Why a free on Kwana Ebony?
Who you are not seeing China? Who you are not seeing China? Other 4 attackers or 5 attackers no Macano. Say born on Mizoto, Yenina Yubi. Yaheniyama, Ewo Leon. Yahe Kamadi, Yahe Semenyo, Yahe Inaki, Yahe Jordan. Which of them that they perform better than them? Than no. Player bay. You to player bay. If the measurement of forwards, only on goal scorer. You to.
What you managed to get this topic? For this,
oh, the day is a the figure the day the figure the day where they say ball where they say ball where they say ball
the day is an institution.
He's a big boy.
Whether we like to know,
no, what was that at the time I NFL Black Star
big boy.
The day was the 3rd highest scorer Ghanaian player in Europe. The last caller player by you. So to Atana make a show you. Not the day I share goals. Well, Ted, I should go to Europe.
But
so some players on one night.
League now Europe no. Aye nyina wo de Yanko Stadium where TV achieve no. Me ba cho. Say na de wa she go sen e chance menyo a. Ball na ye de obobo chance menyo. Because of the obobo chance kama. I dey na say na go get.
Because I don't want plan eh.
I dey say na go get.
Okay, come do no aye won. Ah, e come do no aye won. Come recording a break na you buffer way go to way. I dey do me. Me see that there was the 3rd highest Ghanaian player goes Europe.
Na go no
Samanya na lead.
Samanya na be goals. Samanya in the die. I just say Samanya be watch the
outside the country.
Yeah, bless ya or mutim we omo do so papa. Tawa. Kwa dey free. Tips omo do so papa. Tips omo do so papa.
Tama.
Sabas kasana.
Say go no ba.
What is say na fe ye.
And ya mini am mo ko efe ni website. Why invite you?
I don't know every website.
Why invite you to na me on Wednesday.
I'm not invite you.
Efe no. Cuz they say omo free coach no Wednesday. Before na freeze.
E na ka so ba o do be so se wa no.
Amata de goto. For the
Gazelle ko bona man yen ti omo si ato omo sa frɛ omo. So many. Enu de e ba abeti.
No, you know, oba.
Ba no mbeti.
I
adma Wednesday.
Basake for no response no mo de ma je fe to ba.
And them no one here you.
And one here sound ti no.
Aba si ni Filani o da do there now.
Filani me wona me phone na freeze. And before na freeze to be over. I don't know that. Me freeze o. I can we go de minu ano.
Anti Basake lawyer na or reply in terms of omo. One, say before omodu kumasa no. And if anything, young apostles for. And see, you can do this cross check from what the omo on for pass. Efre almost say match on Babu, when you careful now, they are two or more.
Observe apostle one friend.
A friend.
You're supposed to draw ever when you know.
Was one a friend, which particular individual?
And they just mentioned they just mentioned young apostles. And he would your Omeo number 40 passion committing. I think we wait me across and say, yes, sir, this was what was going to happen to them. Money into Omonia careful. Oh, and you and Omonia careful. And he Omaka Sacha Mono, Tomoho. And he Omaka the first person in their team. This is the Omo response to
official.
Yes, yes, official.
Oh,
I just have the summary. Yeah, summary didn't come on until and for and Richie Mona who say yeah Monday look at Monday discussion about and some the interview, you know what a friend is saying. Now if he say because I can't say we discuss it here until Anna or friend say or ma or lawyer no enemy didn't come on. Na one narrative
story in natural.
What's the other side of the story no? Eddie Achram. So the man called me and he didn't want to say assembly and to say what I no omuka sache omo. Then
so the lawyer spoke with
you. Yes.
The lawyer no na man
this summary I'm making.
What's the name of the lawyer? Who did it?
Something boa ma bibi you know I say you know
bibi wo lawyer ko.
Oh yeah oh yeah. I know omo young apostles for free and free omo. Isn't him ha say na esi. Enti omo ka sa kire omo no. The first person they suspect in their team omo former player yi. Ampem da Costa.
I don't know suspecting.
Say because he has played for Kotoko before, and based on as one young apostle air catcher omo no mo suspect no. And you know on what dia omo hwe ne movement. Dem so omo to one or no eba say course say no receive.
Suspicion right.
And you pase ode emo omo nanka omo fra no mpemfo no ene nkofo na ide. Akasa no omo tie call ni bi.
Ti hoye me ba. Tamwa but on be say twa some from ni ntia say in has so everything ma kwa another thing.
Boss ya edi.
About na tia. Me hu gap bi wo hantina.
So we
time o te say I for young apostle for no friend. O man contact player bia.
Dabi.
To no bi ani nkomo.
Dabi.
Na na play and they phone come out me bamba say they are not contacted the player.
They were suspicious of him. But how could the player know so
please. The player had not been contacted by basketball.
Yes.
Now player on phone call I heard the command by Boti.
There is so or say plan by say ne ya friend no.
When they had not contacted the player.
Yes.
But no more information that.
More information no to baby.
Ejomo wa na player na mu by.
Eba say
okay.
Call say na aba no phone so nti nka mpemfo no engine nkomu ntie bi. Ana mo ka che.
Player no nya no call your command by Boti.
O say we dey akoye based on the command no money AD no. Ono fi say dey emwa. Enti omo engine omo ntie. Mzoto but I'm going to say that be or more than the only thing he can do to help is a assembly. I want to be he should record the communication. Now on for mom. That I'm not see on a human and I say no or a client or fly back to come because of sa discussion.
That time na basa kabedu
kumase. Emma, yam location.
That you don't know.
I don't know, but I know say most of things be a day before Emma. Say Ghana
later in
the evening. Emma location say on no plus some 3 guys should meet them at that location. To meet at that location. Meaning the lawyer no ball nipa back also nipa 4 voice now nipa 4.
So player
no ball back
set up recording.
So nipa 4 or say recording no. Omode
nipa 4 na ni player back kasa.
Yes, voices na 4.
We friend now we have friend answer the same call back no.
That I don't know. Say different times. And I say just one corner. But na 4. But on the bono akudi tell me say you can only give me one name but the 3 na dey omode on country me.
Jobo back ko
chere. O ko chere me.
Or your official of Kotoka.
Ngabi. O supporter. Na no kwa enche bia obefia enche bia. Enche bia obefia mpo de enche bia. Or oboni di because no see obache because or a security person. Yes. And then I say they are mentioning his name to me because or a security person that they think say and look say or friend sa dey ni bi.
About the program.
Charlie, that so the discussion here say yeah. Etiwana I even told some say Etiwana lawyer ni example and now we say but say no almost no another form and no mu ye because I even wanted to
record no
ho
can say
say
what supporters can say na player
oh say no man come say nka omunshi omo
what TV
mentie voice no
okay so
you are asama wo kan nyina the lawyer na catch
me ntimi da mentie voice no
lawyer no ntimi nyina ba bia nka so no uni nkomo
oh da some I have them on record me no edin nkomo nyina me ne gazali mu I have everything there
mu ya ye
me de ne say me protect oh me department tina me bisa say lawyer no ko gina ba bi ka say me ne zakitu nkasa ya obenya
say jibo de no pa jibo wo ni captain first call na mu nya mo office say ka say de no first call no me so to me ya sa call call no na jibo ni siasia when I the first call came me de pia one thing enti no enya dia be no mu nya ho when the call came
that's
what they are saying says I don't make GF before say but utie nkomo ni nyana what it establishing say eh ni nyaaye supporters because I almost for ni nyana no yes supporters and it had a lot to do with the Kotoko management so nkomo no it had a lot to do with Kotoko management and technical team bia coach o ma say ni nyana mo say supporters
but I also do friend and so ba
o abaha na enche biada wa abaha enche biada eti o mu nsem ni nyada mo management dia o and let's establish that yeah
edo mo evidence ni ade
yeah
now what is a GF Africa
element
Abbas to baby a woman
before that also phone nya WhatsApp
website
also phone nya WhatsApp
website and now
as I say just use yam and microphone no go use smartphone the yam the smart fast
ba ma ko GF na boy bibia na also be Africa
bibia no o mutimi di ba no ma say yefu Omo di beto say a minute and an hour and a day. Omo website na ye nima bebre nti omo to wa no mayi. Omo to wa no mayi. Odi so okwan na wa na je se bia omo to anopa yi 8:30.
Question here ba.
8:30. Bia na mistake ya bam. Omo sa TV foforo no di bi ko shem. So to me ko ba bi kwa dey aka to say. Boss ma judi na tum general. Ma judi na tum. Ba me che say utimi ko yes kata we
dey before mo yes agree na invitation na ne ma no de to mo bia hu bi
boss me nyi wachi
bia ni wa wo hu sa ade no
boss me efia ya bada adabu tumi fuze me nya abotre wo efe nsemo because o ze panidie obetimi de ade abeto hu mfum so a
no was our connection of CCS at the Aba. So Bum said the mini Alaska Church Muse and Yamba the new development aiding Nabetin because we know Sam Ray yes Bum. So we are going to support our money. Mariana about Casan. Boss Marie.
They will say a year now. Okay.
About my me must break. Me break. Etidia can send me a man chapter na me breaky but you breaky. Na me admit na you be committee. You be say you boy you gada report ni na na yeso ko boy hwehwemu no say the mayor efe no bet ma hwehwe nsam ni ye ama Ghana football acroji because if I hope because Ghana league ni ye bo ne ko to komra ya de mra ba ko na ye bo chapter na na
baby amode mo asem ne ko dey wrong.
Wrong say
efe
I want to say efe supporters ye ni Ghana football be ye no say
efe man fit go ma say ko ma che class.
Yes ni say ba ni ya kan wa say eti adwaman say dey difficult am say as be here say thank you senior man. Thank you general time adama me nande say pushi eti dey kan say bona me nande o ma me tell so am 5 minutes eti dey kan say house of supporters mu tie ni ye say efe na masam ne kan yekuta recording yekuta voice yekuta bibia yebeko FIFA gai yebeko CAF say CAF wan tia sam we ya yebeko FIFA that dey do cards say FIFA and tia yebeko CAS 3 steps CAS yebeko ya no obi obo sponsor do ho dey see $2 no obi ya di ba ko say baby yebeko bi obi di echi because they say Kotoko.
See, if Kotoko can beat a team like Baseke, but have to pay bribe, then there's no need for Kotoko to play the league. A team that hasn't even won an away match.
So my away winner.
Baseke on away winner.
I'm going to share us.
Yaya baako ya de aka ho hwehwe mu mram
ade na defender say no ana
nedi say do be say head uti akọ ne we suspect you wo be say head obi but muntu eni ma ye bobo anu sasem ba ye say obi dwan be wu mfikira mudi mpa muda e di link no eni ma e fo bo hu nyina ye ongo bia no say sansem ya e say hwehwem
this year na from
this year because young apostles and you must be able to count on it. Na betting. Young apostles got a mob one in another one. As I was seeing one guy. Sharon Pele.
Your friend young apostle for Busanza Munamuka.
Sharon Pele.
Munamuka say Baseke say.
That's that investigation.
Yeah, see them Judy. Major General.
Also Busam.
Major General Judy.
Munamuka assassin. No one know me can lawyer.
Na Baseke for no so Base didn't na mo coach ni kwa bonti ko kan assassin.
Another General. You can have Judy.
I forgot one car.
General board am jutu. General board jutu. Case name you.
I don't can say me.
Case name you.
Don't respond here no. Say be onu bia ko ya say ko kan o.
Sharon Pele kasa ni entie. Sharon Pele kasa chese na butre case name you. Enkofo ni yi Kotoko asutre se yi Baseke fo asutre se. Say na. Omudi be ye. Ti muso mo wani na o.
Say e yam passe. Mu kan bibi tre. Baseke fo.
Sharon Pele.
Omuka say yanka. Assembly na ebe.
Dabi enuri e different case yo. What na one bar. Lawyer, one boy you say investigator. Enu dey say different case. Says you obi na ka say o abas go come am go bi.
On my own recording ni bi. Recording na dey also afre bi kura na enye Kotoko ni mbo na frɛ.
And dem no ndi yo mo case.
Ebi a player.
No brother, odi ko
evidence bra no bi ehu.
You have evidence and Jofo.
The evidence should be out there.
You have evidence and Jofo. Discipline committee. Discipline committee, I said the discipline committee will dictate ni we are publishing. There's a Jofo can what's
Is it so the oba hanche ye no an. So is security. You very him.
What's the security person no?
You very him. Ni abusa anse. Woni assume say bi nkomoda. Case ya very mu awo.
If you had na
ye ma asem no en na sa. Because we no be asem no show bi kwa.
Ba boss o tie Gazari dia.
No close wo man.
Boss, me wie ma asem no wa ma time akra fine. Yeah. So o tie Gazari dia. Case we ka nya lawyer. Because Gazari dia wa wire dia nanim. Gazari dia I say Johnson ye na nwen ni akojonso say na benyo so yi. Ti me gina akojonso. Gazari wire dia nanim. E tie fe we lawyer mam.
General Secretary on the side. Prosper lawyer, Gazari, your case in the
Babo, you know.
Eti Gazari. Nyame aduma case ya odi aba idie House of Folk supporters e interest you. Yasom. Ya no never go. Akure the case ni be wie.
Babo kaka na nkocho wie na ayimra.
Tama, enra ewo highway so. Omo a ye no mu di dwuman me ka ye tiefo. Both omo freye bra ye bie akonya senkofo nkyere omadwen. Ene omo anom di messages ba wo social media platforms no. Clearly are not happy with Kotoko management. Omo loud silence on this matter.
Loud silence.
Nti enye me nwanwa say ade achi bia na e develop ye kase. Because baby a ekeka kono edubra ese Kotoko omo kasa. Tama wo de hwesane a etugum afedie ball omo kobo wi akoye draw ewo wanchi no ene aba into the conversation, aba into the discussion.
Allegedly.
Say we Kotoko a wo ka anu atomo be pim sabre no e ha adwen. It doesn't give confidence. Tama busajibo so be kaya papa be fled from ati mo dan what's what you that want me
Kotoko akobo match Kotoko bribe
we dey doing that
when you support Antia
anye team bia
I'm down for 50 years me refer where the AI show so everywhere the host is here I'm down of a few honomo was it be a kaka was Kotoko fonka bi na no honto na yes the pressure bit ma kosoro
where we are now
oh so far no say there say any idea no
is who na ogra lawyer and everything
ba me feel say Mr. Two Kotoko for stance on take on this issue no eno na ha me kaka the ma me ha me say Kotoko brand ne so na o he na wi asene se de asia ye ene football club ene the business aspect of football enyo mama the corporate world accept some be investment in football clubs a to enyoma bebre ayi enano pay be mo boda na me ne a top transfer company omo ye into money transfer bi na me no mo panyini ba ko kasa about sponsorship bi na the kind of questions he was asking about nipa na me pe sponsorship na dey ama no sometimes you might think na the nipa ko ne me kasa se bi na adwene nya adwuma na but virtually a news are call out on what person protecting the brand it will be so you need to also defend it.
Because not in the brand name board
so let me tell you
it affects
oh ma eti ye Kotoko ntimi ntena ho ema obi amfa Kotoko animu ntwitwi fom yes me have problem with Ghazali as a coach young coach okra there anka wakwantu na start ye Ghazali dankadachi bi oye potential head coach of Kotoko bi mo ena Ghana ha no to read the top anye Kotoko ye has it is sometimes another be a camp for genuine no adwunu nko na nyansa nko no ana wonte mase no so ati de meche na se no ya mpanyifo se nyansam nyina na ye ka eti edru stage bi a zoto utu se asem na wo ba be ka no ene de wunya hu problem o but that be ebe kwa koye problem ama eti I think Asante Kotoko IMC no zoto as quickly as possible because we no kwa no say that hotra say ya ebu supporters abemo because o man support
the asam na ehu young apostle for na katre support bia o te baby o na me ko stadium akwa dey say boy kura ye on beto asha mai so tell me china say eti asem the weight of asem na Kotoko management zone the weight of asem na edaho no more under routine because
Jackie to amo Sheledion, say a young apostle. Debbie, Ebacho. Ebacho, and Mamma Fango Shin.
Felix, let's say.
Young Pardon.
Correct. So does the body your own pepper.
Minya Hama Shaka crack.
Okay. A Prostaplax, Gasto,
yes,
Mensoplax.
Yes, sir.
If you are there,
that Prostaplax, that's all my
boss, me bacho, and maybe now radio station do Asokwa baby.
Aye. You'll be able to
but I'm more draw on my William Fiasamo.
Yo, Penny Cassia Medasi pa, make sure tier 4 and wash up for you now. A year nature medics are saying as Sabri Yadri. Gasto mixture yefun ya dear edroma pa na Prostaplax mixture draw dun so mu how dear free and merry man yinara so oye bema na wadun so mu how a wadro any Prostaplax mixture na Mensoplax emana edro oba wa fichi krom no ohaw abamu oba wo bonsa yaw kakranka krabu mu wadro any Mensoplax mixture na Gasto mixture de typhoid fever so anase ulcer so a hwehwe adru afa say Gasto mixture ibi nanonum na ebeboa wo ye papa ebeyi ulcer na free ho ebeyi typhoid na ede free ho no ama ho ato na ebia na typhoid no atena wo so ache ye pa wanum no bia wo se wonom empane awodo wo se wo banyina wabo na so still a typhoid is enkwa me so hwehwe adru afa say Gasto mixture ibi nanonum ebetu typhoid na se ne yenhwe enema bain na de ulcer ye funu mu kuro no ede bre enipa ni yehunu de ade ba na yetime hunu kwan befa so aboye ho ban yetime hunu kwan befa so ene adru ebenom ade atu ase edi nkan de ade typhoid ulcer eba no eye H pylori so wo fa enipa baako 100 a wo mu ina wo yefunu mu kuro a ye ulcer na emu nante de eye H pylori bacteria yare eboa no ene de eye saa eye ulcer no ede abre wo mo emu 10% no ene de enkaye ulcer nkaye ne eba na mom nipa dodo na enya ulcer ewo man we mu eni wiase afa na nyina no eye H pylori ene de saa eye ulcer na ebre wo mo na wonya gasto na wononum a enu ni nuanu a ewo gasto mixture mu no ebeboa akum saa yare eboa we afiri ho no ama ulcer no afiri so akọ ama won so ho atọ na de etie ne kwan ben so na nipa efa so nya saa H pylori yare eboa yi a wode ulcer eba no edi nkan wo bi a wono ulcer ne bi wono so a ye H pylori ne bi ewo ne nsunu mu wono na wacheche yare eboa no na wo bi a ulcer yi bi ewo so wono H pylori ne ewo sabi na janan mu etoso obiem ewo ne ntasuo mu etoso obiem ewo sabi oni fie mu ofia enti wo yo obi a wo hwe onipa bi ebia nipa bi a wanyini wo ye nurse ni ana wo ye health worker wo na wo hwe no na ebia wo ulcer ne bi H pylori ne bi wo no mu na nipa na fe na wo sa wo na akwapepa fie no wan use gloves na wo de ntomago bi na ade pepa wi wo sa wo wi a wo horo nsa ho yie wo wi a wo de sanitizer fefa wo nsa ho yie se de be ya yare aboa na e wo ne fie mu no wo mfa nkwa kan aduane ma wo bi ama nipa no so nkonkonya ulcer ne bi ni atoso obiem ne se obi a sabi wo eye ulcer ne bi na sabi wakọ private wakọ ja wona na obewie ne wanfa nsuo ne sam na wo horo nsa yie no sa wo de koso aduane na obi di sa aduane na obenya H pylori ne bi na nam so be menanya ulcer yefunu mu kru eninti yansha ne nso sa obi a wo eye H pylori yare de ulcer eba no yare ebo de ulcer na eba no se empo ne ntasuo wo yusu atre na sa won so de sa atere ko na di a wo betimi anya sa yare ebo efe H pylori ne bi eye casing because nipa H pylori ne etine nsunu mu no yare ebo no wo na janan mu sabi e wo ne fie mu sabi e wo ne ntasuo mu eni nti wa hunu ba bi a mekeka kono se wo ne ntasuo mu dia na che sabi o casing deep casing e betimi ama won so wanya eye sa H pylori yare ebo ne bi eni nti wo se ya hwe yi e wo sa side no na emom se wanya H pylori yare ebo ne bi wo ni padua mu ɛna wo pɛ ano aduro ɛbɛboa atu ase a aduro baako pɛ ɛna wo edwa ɛbɛboa yɛfɛ no gasto mixture ɛboa ekum saa yare ɛboa na firi hɔ no na aboa ma ɔyɛ funu kuro no nso awu ama ho ɛtumi atɔ na prostate plaques mixture deɛ ebi a woyɛ bɛrima odwonso no ɛntumi ɛnflow yie because of prostate ɛho haw bi a wanya woyɛ bɛrima wokɔgyina wo sɛ wodwonso a dwonso no ɛmma wano ɛntumi mflow wobɛkyem saa wobɛdwonso koraa bɛwie kwa na wonya atenka bi sɛ still adwonso no bi aka mu a waduro ɛyɛ prostate plaques mixture wopɛ aduro ɛbɛboa wo sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɛyɛ prostate ɔhaw no koraa wonya bi a ɛyɛ prostate plaques mixture ebi a wodwonso a wo feel pains nkakra bi wɔ bɛrima mu wodwonso a no wayɛ ase ɛtwe wa hwehwɛ aduro a yɛfɛ no sɛ prostate plaques mixture na nonom ɛbɛboa wo yie paa clear yare mu bi a aba bɛtena wo system no mu ama wɔn nso so ho atumi atɔ na menso plaques mixture deɛ ɛno ne yɛ mmaa no afikyi kurom ha waduro menso plaques ɔbaa wode wafikyi kurom nsɛm edi agorɔ a ɛbɛtumi aduru mpɛmpɛnsoɔ bi a nsunsuan so ɔbɔ ne yɛde bɛbrɛw no ɛyɛ awoɔ ho asɛm ɛbɛduru baabi na awoɔ ho ɛyɛ ayɛ den de ama wo ɛno nti mɛsɛ sɛ woyɛ ɔbaa na wɔwaduru mpɛmpɛnsoɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ wotumi bu nsa nanso menses no ɛmma a hwehwɛ aduru a yɛfɛ no sɛ menso plaques mixture na nonom na ɛntumi mmoama menses no ɛmflow kamakama ɛmfa ma wo fa number no ɛyɛ 0248 77 88 99 0248 77 88 99 number sɛ wopɛ adondodo atu anaa wɔ nsɛm bi sɛ wobɛfrɛ ɛne yɛde ato dwa no na menso plaques na ɛno nso so biam ebia woyɛ ɔbaa na wotumi bu nsa alright nanso nansɛm mu no menses na seize wo a wonyam wo nso a wontwa abra wo nso a wonyam planning bi a hwehwɛ menso plaques na no no mɛbɛboa ama menses no aflow kama yie paa ɛde ama wo nso a wayɛ family planning agyae yɛ a wohwɛ anim sɛ menses no bɛba na nso ɛma waduru ɛyɛ menso plaques wobu nsa a yɛ a wo ma no menso plaques wase ɛna keka wo nsuo na yɛ na egu a waduru ɛne menso plaques mixture gasto mixture ɛyɛ wo typhoid fever ɛne ulcer duro prostate plaques ɛyɛ mmarima dwonso mu ha waduro menso plaques mixture ɛyɛ mmaa afikyi kurom ha waduro menso plaques ɛyɛ wawodie mu adwuma na wɔbaa ɛsiesie wahemfie hɔ nom mɛsɛ ɔkɔ Ghana ha fa na nyinaa ra herbal shop ra pharmacy shop anaasɛ licensed chemical shop ana OTC shop bia onsa bɛka gasto mixture menso plaques mixture ɛna prostate plaques mixture Ghana ha baabi a wobɛwura bia wobɛnya nnuro no bi ato nyankopɔn yɛ adom a
ɛnti ɛyɛ Felix
yes sir
ɛna ɔkyerɛ prostate plaques mixture na no okay mami mu sɛ bɛn prostate plaques no you don't need to get prostate cancer no as a preventive
a management of prostate health
okay
enti wo bia wo prostate ni bi ebetimi anom de wonni bi nso so betimi anom e de abɔ ne prostate no ban
ɛna gastro no na wo de brofo frabo wo say the H pylori
Helicobacter pylori ɛne ne bacteria na wɔde ɛyɛ ulcer ɛba no nti wo sɛ nipa 100 enya ɛyɛ ulcer emu 90 ɛyɛ saa yare ɛboa na ɛyɛ responsible
gastro
na bɛnom
ɛna menso plaques
ne ɛma afikyi kurom how
are regulating the camera
yes sir
Felix that
medasi e
power Benjamin Shao number is 0248778899 thank you so much and you know getting to the latter stages of the show ABA Herbal Center are specializing in the treatment of all kinds of eye problems and ni yare ne ho nsem nyina say glaucoma eye cataract ete ohun ade wa akire ohun wa animu sexual weakness menstrual disorder hypertension stroke prostate de akeka kan ho nyina PCA the first ABA Herbal Center and kane na mami the second third fourth you mention there be brackets mami brackets Kumase kwada so juna se na mo hwe mami nya ko ne PCA la de ombeka news omho ya